Hey there, everybody. It's Mark Kep with RV and Go, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about RV rental fees and how those work across the different platforms. So there's a lot of confusion out there about what you're paying and what you're earning by renting your RV on the various platforms. And I realize that the confusion is obvious because everybody's wondering, where am I paying for the money and who's paying for it? So I wanted to take a quick moment here to share my screen with you, and let's go through some of the fees that are out there that you're paying to rent out your RVs on the various platforms. So what you're looking at now is my screen, and we'll take a look real fast at Outdoorsy. And when we look at our Outdoorsy, they actually are very straight up with their rental fees. And so you can actually go to the page, it's outdoorsy.com/service fees. You'll see the URL up here. And they describe exactly what they are doing. So they've got the first fee they have is a renter service fee. And that's up to 20% service fee that'll be charged at the time of the rental for the renter, and it's based upon the total price of the unit. So if you're renting your unit for $1,000, that's $200 that Outdoorsy is charging the renter. In addition to that, they charge you, the RV rental owner, a fee of anywhere from 20 to 25%. So let's keep doing our math. So that's 1,000. We've now got a 200 for the renter, an additional $200 to $250 to the rentee. So now we're at $1,400 if we're keeping our math. In fact, we'll put a little chart up here and start tracking that. So we've got a $1,000 rental, we've got a $200 fee, a $200, we'll be safe and just say another $200 fee. We're now at a total of $1,400 for that one rental on Outdoorsy. Then there's late fees. Let's ignore those and assume they're going to bring it in good. Dirty RV fee, that would go to you if the RV is dirty. There's no show fees. Those get added on there. But the next things, which they don't kind of show in here, so we'll have to actually look at a unit real fast to kind of see it. If we go to, I'll just search an area I know. We'll do Thousand Oaks and rent an RV. And I don't know, we'll do this trailer right here. That was Thousand Oaks, but there's a trailer out in Illinois. Good search, not. Let me enter my date period here. It's taken, so take those dates. Pop-ups. All right, let me move my little screen here. You can see, so this rental here, we're doing it for 2 nights at $111. The taxes and fees add up to $22. There's no extra fees on here except for this, wow, a safety fee. That sounds really good. What's a safety fee? Let's go ahead and look at that. So we'll have to go in here and go to the instant book and scroll down and actually see what our fees are. So our safety fee is, all bookings include an Outdoorsy safety fee. Well, that sounds pretty awesome. What's a safety fee? Well, it's not insurance, so you're gonna have to get insurance in addition to this rental. So your total rental price for a $100 RV ends up being $286 to the renter. Out of that $286, you're going to see $44 taken out. So the final price here would be, what is that? $240 back to you, plus the fees that you lose. So you're down to $200, and you basically are going to get your nightly rate for that unit. They're keeping everything else. So that's Outdoorsy. RVShare, let's go take a look at their fees. So if you search the same area I'm trying to find, which is an area I know, we'll do a quick search here, January through January. Why are we paying so much attention to the fees here? The reason we want to pay attention to the fees is that these fees are what affect your ability to make money. A lot of folks will complain heavily about these fees, and the reality is a lot of these companies, their main revenue stream are these fees, and they use that money to pay for their marketing machine that takes away the leads from you. So think about that a little bit. When you're paying them fees, you're actually helping them get traffic on the internet that then they are selling back to you. So it's kind of this vicious cycle that you're agreeing to go. So this unit right here, I'm trying to rent it for 3 days, $115 a night. So that's $345. But magically, the fees and taxes jump up to $126 charged to the user. And those include a service fee, the insurance of $75, and the taxes. Key thing on this insurance is it's not necessarily a primary coverage. It's usually a secondary coverage, meaning that the person renting the trailer has to have a primary coverage to cover it. So they subrogate against you. That means that if there's an accident, they're coming after your renter first. They have to pay whatever they can pay, and then the insurance covers beyond that. So it's not really insurance. It's kind of like, hey, if you really screw up and you really do a lot of damage, then we'll pay you something. So you've got all these extra fees. It's doubling the price of the rental up to $471. RVShare will then charge you about 30% of that price. So you can do the rough math on that. That's about $140 off of that amount that they're going to take out in fees. And you'll end up getting out of that $471 minus the insurance and everything else, you'll probably get the equivalent of about $90 a night. Now let's compare that to RV and Go. So if we go into Thousand Oaks here and pull up a quick search, I'll go in a little bit in advance here. Do a longer period. It doesn't really matter on that. We'll do a search here, pull up some listings that we can look at. Okay, so here's a Class A motorhome on RV and Go. And the big difference here you'll notice is that all the fees are calculated right here on the page. This is the total fees. So the rental is $250 times 8, $2,000. The $99 fee that goes to the renter owner. So the person that owns this RV, they're charging that fee to clean the unit, keep it doable. So that subtotal is there. There's then a very clear line item for the sales tax, roadside assistance, $15 a night, and insurance of $70 a night. The key thing on this insurance, and actually I'll click this button to learn more on the insurance. There's a huge difference here with the insurance policy is that RV and Go's insurance is a primary policy, meaning it starts first. So if there's an accident, they're actually paying it and they're protecting both you, the person owning the RV, and the renter renting the RV. It's a very unique difference. It's getting into the nitty gritty and you won't really care about it until something bad happens and then you'll really care about it. So it's a very important point to know of the difference with insurance that you're getting through the platforms. And then the transaction fee. Now, you'll notice something. That's $87. If we were over at Outdoorsy and we were looking at a $2,000 rental, that transaction fee would be, what, on the low end, $400, on the high end, $600. And that would be charged to the renter. In addition to that, they would be charging you, the person who owns the rental, an additional $400. So Outdoorsy's, they've got a great business model. On this rental, they're making almost $900. Think about that. They're making $900 on this. RV and Go, they're charging to cover the credit card fees. The insurance is a flat rate. You're gonna have to buy that anyways. And that is it. There's no other fees in the model. So that's a quick rundown on the various fees that are out on the different peer-to-peer networks. If you're renting an RV, do the math on your rentals. You're going to find that if you run your transaction through RV and Go, in general, you're going to earn anywhere from 30 to 40% more on your rental. Do the math, test it out. You're welcome. See you at RV and Go. I'm Marquette. Talk to you later. Bye.